How to sustain a consistent tone when singing. A consistent vocal tone depends on the quality and consistency of your airflow. Something that I see with a lot of singers is too much focus on single notes or words. If you focus on individual notes when you sing, your tone is going to become choppy and disjointed. What I'll do, I'll sing the opening phrase of a classical song that I'm going to be actually singing tomorrow night for a presentation. Okay? I'll demonstrate choppy singing. Nur wer diesen so kennt, weiß, was ich leide, allein und abgetrennt von aller Freude. By focusing on each note and word, I'm stopping and starting my airflow, which destroys a musical phrase. And what I want you to do is stop thinking about individual notes and start thinking about entire phrases and sentences like this. Nur wer diesen so kennt, weiß, was ich leide, allein und abgetrennt von aller Freude. This is what is known as phrasing. During that phrase, I kept my air flowing between the notes. Everything was joined together. This has some great benefits. You are giving your throat less work to do by keeping your air moving all the time. Someone once told me that singing was just a continuous flow of air that we place the notes on as it leaves our mouth. That's a pretty simple way of looking at it, but sometimes the simple things in life work the best. There's another way that I like to approach consistency in vocal tone, and that's to use momentum. Anything which has continuous momentum has direction. I feel that a lot of singers lack momentum and direction in their singing. They are stuck at the one pace, and this comes about by focusing on the individual notes in a phrase. Think about a 100-meter sprinter. Do they focus on each step they take, or do they focus on the finishing line? The best runners in the world, when at full stride, seem as if they are gliding over the ground. This is what I want you to think about with your singing. Give your air and tone a finishing line. Don't worry about the notes in between. They will happen automatically. Keep focused on the finishing line, the end of the phrase, and your air and voice will take care of the rest. Nur wer diesen so kennt, weiß, was ich leide, allein und abgetrennt von aller Freude. This technique will result in a steady and consistent tone. Now I'd like to share with you some tips and tricks that you can use to create a consistent and flowing vocal tone. Use a flowing arm movement from side to side as you sing a phrase. Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. If you follow your hand with your eyes as you are singing, it will give your brain smooth, flowing signals which will be reflected in your voice. Now try not to use up and down movements because this will tell your brain, okay, now I'm singing high or low. If you have an existing fear with high notes, this won't help. Keep everything on a horizontal line and your brain will treat every note the same and you will keep more relaxed on the higher notes. You can also use momentum in your body when singing a phrase. Let's say there is a phrase which contains a high note which you are usually a bit hesitant about. So this is a phrase of a song that I'm singing next or tomorrow night. It has a high note in it, so I'm going to sing it with a bit of hesitation, okay? Hesitation first. Allein und abgetrennt. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to sing that note again and move forward as I sing it. What this will do, it will give my voice and my body some forward momentum and prevent the hesitation into that high note. Here we go. Allein und abgetrennt. What this will do is give your body forward momentum, which will send signals to your brain and voice to move forward. It is very hard to be hesitant and hold back on a note if your body and brain are doing the opposite thing. Now, I hope these techniques and ideas help you sustain a more consistent vocal tone.